Morning YouTube, morning Silver Forum. It's finally arrived. The Queen Elizabeth II Memorial Sovereign. It's the full sovereign. I've got a few more of these on order, but I believe the sets will be possibly another month or so at this rate. We've all seen a Royal Mint box, haven't we? So we don't need to look at that. And there we go. COA. Yeah, the mintages are a little bit higher this time for this proof sovereign, 17,500 in this presentation and 23,160. So it's a little bit on the high side, but they have been very popular for the obvious reasons. This is the first sovereign with a new monarch, which most of us will see, which is King Charles III. I do like he's kept the title Charles. Possibly he could have taken the title as Carlos III, but I think that would have confused too many kids. I think if he would say Carlos III, they would think he's the new centre forward for Chelsea. So I'm glad he's kept the name Charles. Martin Jennings, the Obverse designer, has done a really good job. I can see two design cues here. One from the previous monarchs, George VI and the infamous Edward VIII. I think he's been sympathetic to keep it in line, but also I see a lot of Jodie Clark in this portrait where if you look from the fourth portrait of Queen Elizabeth II with the Ian Rank Broadley, when it jumped to the Jodie Clark, injected a lot of realism. You know, he wasn't scared to put a bit of, shall we say, aging in the face and a few sort of jaw marks and jowl marks in there. And I think definitely he's done the same this time. So I think he's taken some cues from Jodie Clark, and it's a really good looking obverse. And the legend is nice. The legend's very clean. I think on you know, it does change every time there's a new monarch. The legend just changed slightly, and I think Martin Jennings has done a stunning job there. He's made it really clean. The only thing I'm not keen on with the legend, if you look at some of the currency coins, is the orientation of the date and the position of the date. It's not uncommon for the dates to be upside down, but I think on some of the currency coins, it just feels a little bit odd. It could have been in a better place, but that's just my opinion. So we've got a lovely looking obverse there. Oh, and the reason why I'm wearing gloves, because I'm filming in 4K, and no matter how many times I scrub and clean my fingers, they still look quite grubby in front of the camera. So that's the reason there. And the reverse, that is stellar. And it's by no more by Jodie Clark. And I can definitely see Queen's Beast in there. I think he's done another good job if he injected some realism into the obverse. I think the line in particular is it looks animated. That's what I'm trying to say. It looks really good, and the Rococo style in this is very similar to one of the Jubilee coins from mid last year. What can I say? I can't say anything bad about this coin at all. I was a little bit concerned how this was going to scale. I mean, this is a full sovereign and it looks nice. And what I mean by scaling, what will it look like in the half and the quarters? But I have seen some pictures of some of the quarters in hand and it still looked pretty good. I should have some quarters in my hand very soon. So if I get them in a reasonable amount of time, I might just show you a comparison with the two. I think this is going to be an instant classic. I think any sovereign with a new monarch is special, and to get a Jodie Clark reverse as good as this, I think I don't know if it's going to be another sovereign in our lifetime which will be as special as this or looks as good. So that's just my show and tell. And that is the Jubilee sovereign from early on in the 2022. So it's still two coat of arms. Timothy Noel did a sort of a more sort of plainer design, which I liked, and that's Jodie Clark's interpretation. yeah, miles better, I would say. And I am just sitting tight now waiting for the £5 sovereigns, because I think these will look absolutely spectacular in a £5 sovereign, and those will be, again, the flagship sovereign to collect in this range. So quick show and tell, thanks for watching, I will see you again soon. Ta-ra.